Today we will do some investigation on shadow length. As we all know, shadow length changes throughout the day, and there are few factors depending on which shadow length changes. So today we are going to discuss these things. Factors affect shadow length. The size of the shadow depends on the size of the object, the distance from the light to the object, and the distance from the light to the screen. Why do we see shadows? To see a shadow, there must be a source of light that we all know and an object that blocks that light. As a sun is the source of light, and when it shines on the earth, a shadow is cast, creating the darkness that we experience at the night. As the earth rotates on its axis, different areas of light and dark are created, which we identify as day or night. What makes a shadow long or short? When we are outside on a sunny day, we can see how our shadows change throughout the day. The sun's position in the sky affects the length of the shadow. When the sun is low on the horizon, the shadows are long. When the sun is high in the sky, the shadows are much shorter. Why are some shadows longer than others? A big building makes a big shadow. The position of the sun affects the size of the shadow. A person or object blocks more light when the sun is low in the sky. More block light makes shadow longer. Do shadows change position and length? Have you ever noticed? Shadows change length throughout the day because the angle at which the sun shines or stationary object changes with the earth's rotation. The fact that the sun's position changes over the course of the day, thus causing a change in the shape of the shadow its light creates, is the principle behind a sundial. Let us start with a small investigation on the length of shadow at different times of day. Choose a place in full sunlight where there are not shadow nearby. To set up your shadow stick, push the stick into the ground or stick it upright with modeling clay. Set up your paper end shadow stick like this at 7 am. You will see that a shadow of the stick falls on the paper. Mark the end of the shadow on the paper with a marker pen and write the time beside the mark. Go outside every hour and mark the end of the shadow and the time, and also observe where the sun is in the sky each time. What conclusion you have come up to? At the end of the afternoon, take the stick down and bring the paper inside. The shadow changes its direction and size every hour due to position of the sun.